A tragedy in four-star disguise, my stay at Hotel Skt Annæ, Copenhagen. Oh, my sweet, suffering traveler, gather round. Let me tell you a tale so wretched, so unjust, it will make your soul weep for the very concept of hospitality. Picture this: you've spent months dreaming of Copenhagen's pastel buildings, the canals, the hygge. You book what appears to be a chic, four-star sanctuary, Hotel Skt Annæ. The website glows with soft-lit promises. The photos whisper you will be cherished here. Lies, all lies. Act I, the grand betrayal. Check-in, you arrive, jet-lagged and hopeful, clutching your suitcase like a child clings to a security blanket. The lobby, gorgeous. A cruel, cruel facade. The front desk staff, smiling with the warmth of a tax auditor. You hand over your credit card already charged in full because trust, right? Then comes the room. Oh, the room. You booked a junior suite. Read. Space for my fragile human form to exist, but what you get is a closet. A literal closet. The window is a decorative suggestion, offering a view of a brick wall so close you could high-five your own despair. The bed. A twin masquerading as a queen, dressed in sheets so stiff they could double as sandpaper. And the pillow stained, like the ghosts of past guests left their sorrows behind in greasy imprints. Why this is bad. A hotel's entire purpose is to provide rest. If the bed feels like a medieval torture device and the air smells like regret, you ray not on vacation, you ray in purgatory. Act II. The symphony of suffering, noise, sleep deprivation. Night falls, you think, surely sleep will come. Oh, my sweet summer child. At 11:30 p.m., the rooftop terrace, supposedly closed at 10 p.m., transforms into a Viking rave. Laughter, shattering glass, the rhythmic thud of your will to live dissolving. You call reception. So sorry, they murmur, doing nothing. The noise continues until dawn, when the cleaning staff arrive not to restore peace but to drag furniture like they were auditioning for Stomp. The musical Why This Is Bad. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a human right. When a hotel fails this basic function, it's not a hotel, it's a scam with a minibar. Act III. The great hygiene heist, filth, neglect. You wake, or rather give up on sleep, to discover the shower overflows because the drain is clogged with what you hope is just hair. The towels are the size of napkins, as if the hotel expects you to dry off one limb at a time. The fridge contains ancient cheese left by the previous guest, a science experiment in mold. The cleaning staff, mythical creatures. They claim you hung the do not disturb sign, you didn't, leaving you to beg for toilet paper like a peasant pleading for bread. Why this is bad. Filth isn't just gross, it's dangerous. Mold allergies. Dirty linens, skin infections. This isn't negligence, it's a biohazard. Act IV. The breakfast buffet of broken dreams. You drag yourself to breakfast, prepaid and promised as a highlight. Instead, the same two sad vegetables, the same two cheeses, day after day. No variation, like eating the same disappointment on loop. Crowds of unmasked tourists breathing directly into the scrambled eggs. Bon appetit. You ask for a refund for the unused days. The staff smile, nod, then ghost you harder than a Tinder date. Why this is bad. Food should nourish, not traumatize. A 4-star hotel serving prison cafeteria meals. Criminal. Act V. The final insult, gaslighting, fake reviews. You leave a scathing but honest review. Suddenly, 6 glowing.
The dark side of Hotel Skt Annæ, a warning to travelers if you're staying near Hotel Skt Annæ, Copenhagen. Prepare yourself, because the businesses around here have a special talent for turning simple transactions into full-blown morality tests. Shopping here feels like a test of patience. The department stores in this area don't just sell products, they sell frustration. Magasin du Nord is the perfect example. You'd expect a high-end store to treat customers with some respect, but no. Staff here seem to believe their job is to make you question why you ever left the house. One shopper asked for the second shoe of a displayed pair, only to be told with the enthusiasm of a wet napkin that they were sold out. Another customer bought an advent calendar. Some of the days were empty. When they complained, the response was, "Bring it back to the store for warranty." Yes, warranty on an advent calendar. Refunds, forget it. If you dare return something, prepare for a bureaucratic nightmare where emails disappear into the void. And if you're a tourist trying to claim tax-free shopping, good luck. Some staff will outright mislead you, making the process as smooth as a cheese grater. Spas that teach you the meaning of regret looking for relaxation. Nimat Spa will teach you that some things in life just can't be fixed, like their hygiene standards. One guest left with a fungal infection after using their steam room, which apparently doubled as a science experiment. Another couple booked a massage only for their therapist to show up sick, coughing through the session like a tragic opera soloist. Booking a treatment here is like rolling dice, except the dice are rigged. Some guests arrived to find their hot tub out of order, others were lied to about expiration dates on products, and a few were outright ghosted when their appointments were cancelled last minute. Dining. More like disappointment with a side of attitude. If you think bizarre Copenhagen sounds exotic, think again. This is the kind of place where Middle Eastern cuisine translates to small portions, high prices, and chefs who think undercooked chicken is a cultural experience. One guest ordered lamb, 3 tiny pieces for €60. Another got food poisoning from their beef kebab and spent the next 6 hours worshipping the porcelain throne. And if you dare complain, the staff will gaslight you into thinking your undercooked rice is exactly how it should be. Cafes that serve pretentiousness instead of coffee. The coffee shops around here, like Atelier September, are proof that Instagram hype means nothing. Expect long waits, mediocre food, and baristas who act like you're interrupting their existential crisis. One guest waited 40 minutes for avocado toast, only to realize it was just toast. Another sent back burnt pancakes, only for the chef to claim they were caramelized. Spoiler, they were not, they were charcoal. And if you need to use the bathroom, too bad, you'll be sent wandering the streets like a medieval peasant. Nightclubs that make you question human evolution. Chateau Motel is where fun goes to die. Their bouncers seem to operate on a system of random cruelty, kicking people out for resting their head while letting drunk patrons stumble around like extras in a zombie movie. The music, imagine Shakira on repeat until your soul leaves your body. The crowd, mostly confused tourists and teenagers who snuck in. And if you think you'll get a refund when they overcharge you, well, bless your optimism. Bars where the staff treat you like an inconvenience. At Ruby, the cocktails are overpriced. The waitstaff act like you're ruining their day by existing. And if you try to sit at the bar without being friends with the hostess, forget it. One guest was told they were blacklisted on their first visit to Copenhagen. Another was refused entry for being too young. They were 22. Final warning, tread carefully. The businesses near Hotel Skt
Annæ, Copenhagen are a masterclass in disappointment. If you must shop, dine, or drink here, bring patience, a sense of humor, and maybe a backup plan. Because in this neighborhood, good service is the real myth. And if you still decide to risk it, well, don't say we didn't.
Soft, melancholic voice, speaking slowly with a slight Georgian accent. You know, around Hotel Skt Annæ, Copenhagen, the little shops, they look so nice, like little candy houses, but some of them are not so nice. I was just walking, you know, and I saw tourists buying things, smiling, not knowing what's inside. So businesses near Hotel Skt Annæ, Copenhagen, they sell things, but sometimes the things are not supposed to be there. Like the police found kiosks, small shops, you know, selling illegal stuff. One had so many nicotine pouches, like 873 cans, and chocolate, alcohol, but no one knows where it came from. How can you sell chocolate if you don't know where it's from? That's not good, right? And then, in another shop, they found a safe like in movies, with 400,000 DKK inside, just sitting there. Why? Maybe they didn't want to pay taxes, maybe they were hiding it. And the worst part, some people working there, they weren't even supposed to be working. Like one person was here illegally. Can you imagine? Tourists just buying gum, and the person behind the counter, they weren't even allowed to be there. I think the tourists, they probably didn't know. They just wanted snacks or cigarettes, and they got something bad. And then the police came and the shops got in trouble. But the tourists, they just left confused. Maybe they felt cheated. Maybe they didn't even care. But it's sad, you know. You come here to see pretty things and then this. Oh, and another thing, some shops had too much gum, like suspiciously too much. Police think maybe it was stolen. So if you buy gum near Hotel Skt Anne, Copenhagen.